Hey, my name is shawnshawn. I sell art on shawnshawn.co. Today we're going to react to GraffitiBloq. So GraffitiBloq is a graffiti blog, I think. So his first video on the top, he has Graffiti Pro versus Starter, not that easy. So he has his face covered, so he's trying to maintain the graffiti. So I'm assuming he's still doing real graffiti versus not doing graffiti. The police can obviously check through his subscriber base, who he probably is. So I don't know if it's smart if he's doing illegal graffiti here, but anyway, maybe he has some protection. I don't know. So he has that intro. He has his uploads. He has member-only videos, so that's kind of cool. He has a member-only section. So I guess that's smart. Once you get to be a big channel, you can kind of make a members-only section. I've done it on Patreon. It doesn't have any traction, so I don't know if you'd have more traction there as well. And it's kind of annoying. You have to maintain two. You have the top 10 videos, and you have shorts. So I think that's pretty good. I think I do the top 10 at the top, and then the uploads and members only. So let's go to the first video. It's called Full Color Graffiti Panel Raw Train Graffiti. So it starts right in the tracks where you'd be doing illegal stuff. So that's kind of cool. You see them set up. Sometimes they'll start where they're jumping the fence and everything, but this is a really cool starting place, like you're under the train. Look at this annoying ad. He's got his stuff out. So he's going to start spraying. Let's just go. Let's skip ahead a little bit. So no music set on top, but you get the feel of he's actually doing real graffiti, obviously, in a train. This is probably controversial for some artists. They're going to be like, you're destroying the property, which is true. On the other hand, the trains are pretty ugly. I mean, just straight gray is pretty boring versus doing a whole mural on top of the train would be so much cooler. But is it really up to the graffiti artist to determine that? You know, it's definitely kind of controversial, I would say. So he's doing traditional kind of bubble fill really fast because you got to work fast. Let's skip ahead a little bit. I think it's raining, so he's getting rain damage in there, which is kind of interesting. Like, it's almost like, why would you continue when it's... So he's got some rain struggles. Let's skip ahead a little bit. It would be nice to have voiceover, but a lot of graffiti videos usually don't have voiceover, so it's just common. They don't think to add voiceover, which makes sense. You're doing something illegal, so the more you have voice attached to it, the more you can figure out who's behind it. So it might be smarter not to do any voiceover here. So let's skip to the end here, close to the end. It's just like classical bubble, which is just a real simple piece. But very nice clean line there. I could say that. He is doing it through the rain, so it's like a lot of struggling with the rain there, obviously. So it's just a real nice and simple piece. Just bubble style. I think he's hiding under the train again. So it adds a little drama to it. Like, let's get the hell out of there. Well, it's nice he didn't leave the shit all over the place, because sometimes they'll just throw the cans everywhere. So he's added some little touch-up. They always like to add these kind of little bubbles here. I guess it kind of finished it off for some reason, but definitely have some rain issues. Oh, he's going to add some yellow. It's interesting, he's actually adding drips into it. Don't know why. I guess to make it more bolder. So they're changing the caps out. It's kind of cool because you're seeing, like, you know, the stress you live under if you're doing real graffiti. So I'm not sure that yellow adds much, but maybe he was going to do something more than that. But that's that video. Sometimes they add video to that, but this one case they didn't. I mean, they add sound to it. This one is called Friendly Graffiti Battle Trick or Treat Halloween Special.
It is almost Halloween. Gonna do a friendly battle today with a friend of mine, but this is a Hall of Fame, but as you can tell, it's completely overgrown. So we're gonna play gardeners today before we start being painters. Well, I'm definitely gonna get wet shoes today, and I hope my socks are not getting wet because that's the most awful feeling in the world.
Should have boots for sure.
So we're already pushing these plants down so that we can film the final result, and then we're still like a little bit maintaining the Hall of Fame because it's a very long wall, and otherwise people keep on painting on the same spot all the time. Alright, that's looking pretty good. At least good enough to take a picture afterwards. And now we can be painters. I brought enough.
It's almost like, if you think about it, maybe you should only cut a little bit back and have the shield so you don't see them painting, and then cut it fully back once you're done. But this is very typical. To start it, you just black it all out, which is a shame because
the plan was to let him paint the wall so that I could shoot the intro for the video, because today we're gonna do a friendly battle, but it doesn't mean that I don't want to win. Still making myself tired instead of him.
These advertising for artists are terrible.
Alright, so if you don't know me, my name is Chuck and welcome to the channel. I asked a friend today to paint. I wanted to do a wall together with him for Halloween, and then he came with the idea, trick or treat. So we're gonna turn this video into a friendly battle. We're still gonna build a wall together, but it's up to you guys to decide who of us painted the dopest piece. Is it gonna be me? I'm gonna paint trick, and my friend is gonna paint the word treat. Oh, and we call it a friendly battle, but of course I'm here to win, so there's nothing too friendly about it. So I'm starting off with this sketch, and it should be here. Yesterday I was looking at my sketch, and I'm gonna change the...
I'm gonna skip ahead just a little bit.
Battle is on. For the fill-in I brought really 3 colors of orange, which of one, of course, is called Halloween. Yeah, we can't do a Halloween piece without the color Halloween, right? I'm gonna test them on the wall and see which one is darker or lighter. These two look really soft compared to this one, but looking good though. So what we're gonna do is that this is gonna be black, this is gonna be like a silhouette horizon, then a little skyline with all kinds of blue colors, and then we're gonna focus
Keep it a little bit more
light blue into dark blue, and this is gonna be orange. So orange and blue gonna look good, I think. Well, as you guys can see me paint all the time, I'm giving the GoPro to my friend, so have some fun with it.
So it's always a great camera to use, a GoPro, because it's attached to your head, and if you have the police, you can really run. Whereas if you have like a setup like I have here, you might run and drop your camera and break it. So in this scenario, you definitely want to have like a GoPro portable, because it is technically illegal painting on this wall, even though it's in the middle of nowhere. This is a more safer place to paint because...
So in the meanwhile, this started working up here, so it can be a little bit noisy from time to time. And I'm also done with the fill-in. It's a little bit boring, so I'm definitely gonna do something with it, but I haven't considered yet what. So maybe I'll start off with the 3D first, and then I'm gonna do something else.
Ahead a little bit. He's got purple, interesting. I like that black.
So the fill-in is done, the 3D is done, and when he is done with his 3D, we're gonna finish the background, or at least I think we're gonna finish the background. Do you see those colors? I can't wait till this wall to be done. Those colors work so well that even I'm super surprised. What I like to do is to give a little shout out to everyone who joined the channel, so everyone who became a member, and...
Alright, enough of that, let's get to the painting. Hopefully he outlines the letters in black and white. I think that's gonna look doper. Oh, he didn't. Oh no, see. I knew he was gonna add black. You had to. He's gonna make it way sharper. And you do that clean cut between the layers. So they don't have that really fine touch, but it's really, I'd say B+ out of graffiti control. I mean, obviously I don't have any skill, but I've seen a little bit better on graffiti, but this is very, very, very good. Colors are, like a really good color choice here. Oh, these are going to be the tombstones. That's kind of cool. The white adds that classic high contrast, white to black. Yellow adds that little bit of pop. It's very common, they'll do that.
So while he is gonna finish his piece, I'm gonna bring this stuff back to the car, and I wish you a happy Halloween. Let me know in the comment section, who do you think that won? Me or my friend? Trick or treat? Oh, and if you're over at the comment section, don't forget to click the like button. Yeah, you're finally done?
The weird thing is the other guy didn't put a bandana on it. Would have been way simpler to film. Like they actually have to edit his head out, so it's like, oh man. But I mean, who wants to paint that way? That's the same colors, for sure. I'm not sure which one. I would say they're both at about the same level. But it doesn't, kind of letters don't go in and out, so I think you could have added a little bit more there, but it's very, very cool. This next one is called Graffiti Problems Raw Freight Graffiti. So he starts right at the trains, got his logo there a little bit. So it's obviously summertime, they're in shorts. Okay, classy. Paint with your pee, right? Oh, Jesus Christ, man. Well, it is pretty ghetto to be a painter, so, and this type of paint. So, they sometimes throw stuff in there like that. Someone just said block letters, which is like terrible. That's just like done with roller paint, which is okay, but it's just very amateur stuff. But everyone starts there, so it's very durable, that type of paint too, the roller paint. It can last a long, long time, but until another graffiti artist shows up, it goes over it. All right, let's skip ahead a little bit here. Adding a little bit more color. Well, that's nice. You kind of preserve the warning label. Sometimes you just go straight over that, so. I guess that's so they hopefully don't destroy his art, but I mean, it's still all illegal, so I don't know why they would even bother. But that is the nice thing to keep the safety features up, so it's still a functional car. All right, let's skip ahead a little bit here, guys. I'm mad. So this is very common. You do graffiti outside, you have to take like just whatever you can find. It'd be a step stool to get the top layer of the lettering. So he's using this cinder block he kind of found along the way. So it's always even creative how you find your materials just to work with, besides just the paint. You look for the police and that is very nice that he's leaving that sign, and he's leaving the lettering of that train there with the numbering, because that identifies it. So that's pretty cool, even though it's still private property, but he's left it so they can still identify the car and hopefully not destroy his paint, but it's obviously their right to do so. But that's pretty cool not to go over that, even though he is destroying 90% of it. But that's the part I think. Yeah, raining issues again.
Cap.
It must be like in Holland or something.
What the hell? Or at least I hope it's the can.
Yeah, that's the worst. You can have like the can doesn't work or something.
No, it's the can, not the cap.
Yeah, and you can see because this is doing on a train where it's going to be moving, they have to simplify a lot, I think. See, that was a really nice touch there, but they got rid of most of it. He's like, done with that shit. Change up the design, bro.
Ah, the other one is empty, so I have to use this one. Ah, check this. Jesus fuck. Yeah. Thanks, Goke.
Oh, he's painting with Coke. That's not their guy. That's kind of cool. It might be Goke or it might be Doke. Doke is another famous online graffiti player.
You know that Instagram page, Graffiti Problems?
Yep.
This can be put on there as well. Leaky can, rain, toy.
Well, that was so nice there. I don't know why he's going over that. Oh well. See, I would have kept that light. Uh-oh, that's done, dude. That is so fucking done.
Yep, back to the leaky one.
Just use that, man. You can throw it on the thing.
Learned something from the Germans
What did I learn?
with the numbers.
Yeah. I just don't give a... No, I already knew, but I just don't really care about those numbers. It's more that this is the only time I see the piece, I take the picture, and then it's probably gone.
Yeah, you're probably right. You probably never see this piece again, but other people might see it, so definitely other graffiti artists might see it. But sometimes they last like a few hours. They can be done, destroyed. So that's basically it. Scroll to the end here. Oh, he just destroyed that can, or it's destroyed, so.
Now there is black paint on my leg, but yeah. Okay, let's go.
That looks pretty good. It's pretty cool that they left all the signs, so, but I don't think the company's going to be happy about that. And let's go to the website. Just kind of a spray on top generically. No posts found. Oh, that's not good. Does not encourage vandalism, so they're they're getting a quote off here, but it's like, dude, you're doing all kind of graffiti on your channel. Our videos. Okay, so they just have news. There's no news. I don't know why I even do this webpage if there's nothing on it. So he just has some YouTube blocks in there. He's got contact info. So this website is really simple. It doesn't really add anything. I mean, if you had product page, it would make sense, but there's literally almost the same information as YouTube. It's nice that he has the videos he's uploaded here. I'm assuming these are just, there's just YouTube links, so they're embedded YouTube videos, but it doesn't really add much as far as, no. Yeah, it's weird. There's no shop, no piecing, anything. I mean, you could do poster work based off your graffiti shots or something like that effect, or fine art connection. So there's just no connection. So that means they're just pure graffiti artists, which is a good thing. But you know, they probably should connect to. The only reason to do a website after this would be to have some kind of shop. And if you don't have a shop, I'm like, I don't really know. Usually I encourage always to have a website so you can control it and upload your own videos and everything, because YouTube might go down, Facebook might go down, Instagram might go down. So it's always have to have a good backup. But I don't really think they're really doing much with this website besides uploading videos, which is okay. But it would be cool to kind of have maybe a piece page with some of the cool pieces, or I don't know, something. Maybe it's a members only site if they want to keep it away from the police finding out stuff. But the police would crack into this stuff anyway. So I guess, yeah, they're trying to be sneaky about it, but I don't know how sneaky you are putting it on the internet where all the cops can find it as well. But anyway, I don't know. I haven't done much graffiti like this. I've never done big pieces. I've done a little bit of street art, and that's about it. Hopefully you guys like it. Give me a thumbs up. If you like to subscribe, you can subscribe below. And I'll see you on the next Artist React video.